morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Ready.
She said she's ready.
We're ready.
So don't question her. Just do it. Get right into it. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts, along with meteorologist Elise Ushman. Almost called you Elsa Ushman.
I used to get called Elsie at my last job.
Really?
I did.
Interesting. I wonder, I'll have to go research what that's all about. But it was a chilly day today. And can I tell you something? So last night, right before the 10 o'clock news, I thought about changing the forecast because I saw that the wind was keeping up. The dew point wasn't dropping nearly as fast. It was moist. And I said, you know what? We may not go below freezing, or we may just get to freezing. Mm-hmm. And so at the last minute, I was going to move us up from 28 to 31, and I chickened out. And you see what happens?
See what happens?
Wait, if there's no, what do they say? No guts, no glory.
Yeah. Some places made it to 28.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know.
I know.
You win some, you lose some.
I know, but it's one of those things just kind of bothers me. But that was one of the other reasons too we did not issue a First Alert weather day for today, because it wasn't really dramatically cold per se for this time of year.
Yeah.
We don't have any frost this morning. We just had that light breeze and temperatures that were, hugging freezing, if you will. So a cold morning, but not a brutally cold morning for Mississippi standards.
Now, we will have some brutally cold mornings. Yeah. Heading into the end of the weekend and early next week. Mm-hmm. So it's still going to be close to freezing tomorrow, a little bit warmer Saturday, potentially morning, because tomorrow afternoon is going to be warmer. Mm-hmm. Then we cool down a lot as we head into Sunday, which is your First Alert weather day. But we do have a lot of mornings where we're going to be close to or even below freezing. So all 4 Ps for about the next week, honestly. You don't have to drip your indoor faucets. These are not really prolonged hard freezes, but you still want to check in on people and pets and plants and all that good stuff, and just leave your outdoor stuff covered. It's probably still covered anyways.
Right, it is actually. I think a lot of people think I'm celebrating Halloween at my house, and they're like, "Dude, give it up." Or maybe I'm just getting ready for Halloween later this year.
Maybe. But Sunday morning is going to be really, really cold. Low to mid 20s, probably the coldest that we've been this season. We were 21. In the fall?
We were 21 on December 15th.
Which was technically still the fall.
Yeah.
But we'll also have the possibility to see a few flurries. Now, it's looking less and less like a possibility. I still think maybe a couple of you could see a flurry. But are they going to stick to anything? Not likely. Mm-mm. And then Sunday afternoon is going to be really just uncomfortable. But our totals could look like this. This model has been persistent, that we're not going to see anything.
Persistent. And consistent.
The other model that was being a little bit dramatic yesterday was being dramatic this morning as well. Ashley Civic told me that it had some places seeing 2 inches. Mm-hmm. Now says maybe a 10th. If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
And that's
a dusting, basically.
Yeah.
A coating.
So I didn't mean to add this in here twice. But there you go. There it is again, side by side.
Yeah.
So Sunday, still iffy for outdoor activities just because it's going to be so cold. It's going to feel closer to the teens as we head out the door on Sunday morning. And then the afternoon hours are not going to feel much warmer than freezing, or some places could make it close to about 40 degrees for how it feels, but that's still really cold and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When the wind is blowing on you anyways. And then we'll be freezing again as we head out the door on Monday morning. It's not
Chilly
freezing right now,
Billy.
but it's chilly.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like 50 in Monticello.
Wow.
That's
balmy.
pretty warm. Yeah. Comparatively, I
The
suppose.
tropics.
Gonna feel tropical tomorrow compared to today in the mid 60s. And then again, we've got colder weather for the weekend and the start of next week. We'll get closer to normal by the middle of next week. And then the end of the week will trend back to above average conditions.
That's right. So, got some chilly weather coming in again, beginning of next week. Going to be some of the coldest weather we've seen so far this winter. Could be the actual coldest we've seen so far this winter, if you want to be technical. And we like being technical around here. By the way, it is the middle of January. We are now at the climatological lows, the coldest part on average of the winter season of the year. And normal high 57, normal low 36 degrees. So this morning's 33. Really wasn't that far off the mark if you do the math.
Yeah.
Not going to see 57 today. And in fact, not going to see 57 after tomorrow for probably several days. But it does appear that a gradual warming trend will kick in later next week. Current temperatures out there, 46 degrees in Jackson, Monticello, Macomb, closer to 50. And we're low 40s in the lower Delta.
Not too bad.
No, not too bad at all. So I built a graphic last night. I don't know if you saw it. It showed the two little tracks, potential tracks. Excuse me a second. I'm going to cough.
Let's see. Potential.
Sorry about that, folks. Still dealing with my little asthma issue from the weekend.
What is it called?
Oh, that's a great question. There it is. Potential.
Oh, I see.
Yep. And this just shows you why we're not really going crazy over this weather. The Euro pushes the system that would come in much further south, and that's why you're seeing a lot of headlines for North Florida and South Georgia seeing the snow. So you see where the cold front is? It's going to be basically along or just ahead of the cold front. So it's going to be colder air rushing into all that moisture. The reason why the GFS is giving us more snow here is because the GFS is closer to the front and closer to us. So there's the real statistical reason. So it's one of those situations where the Euro is a little more reliable in these situations. I know we also have the graph, which is when our in-house model, but that's been showing nothing.
Not even a sprinkle.
Yeah, I looked at it earlier.
Nada.
When it was first available this morning. And I was like, there's just nothing going on there. So at this point, I would say if you're paying attention during the early morning hours Sunday, a couple snow flurries. That's where I'm going with it. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, which was what I felt.
And
yesterday.
you might find some more snow flurries closer to like the Pine Belt or even the Gulf Coast Sunday morning. But beyond that,
now that's Friday night. We are expecting to get some rain on Friday night, but this goes through Saturday night.
Right. And you can almost make out the front, but there's just not enough moisture, and you can see the moisture streaming up into the panhandle.
Yeah,
that's where it gets interesting. I don't know. Can you slide? Are you able to slide, or do you have it open, or you? I was going to say you might be able to slide it. We can just show folks what that means when it gets over into the southeast or to like Georgia. You may not have the right color palette.
Yeah, I'm about to change it.
Let's see. Or you may have the right color palette. Oh, you have the right one?
That's clouds.
Oh. We have so many things, folks, here that we look at.
So much to do.
And I'm throwing her for a loop right now. But she's really good at this stuff. If she were asking me to do it, it would take me an hour. Because just that's how I am. Ain't no shame in my game. So there you go. There you go. So you understand why it's not much of an issue for us because it's taking that southern track. So the further south, really the less of any impact it's going to be around here. But no, it's going to bring some snow to like Panama City and Tallahassee. I still question how much, but it doesn't take much to cause really big problems there. And even around Jacksonville, they could see a little light snow when it's all said and done. But here, I can't conjure up more than a flurry, unfortunately, from this kind of weather. So, but it's an interesting weather pattern nonetheless, and it's kind of cool. And if the temperatures, were, believe it or not, a little warmer, and the storm were a little bit further north, it could get exciting around here. But we've got two variables really working against us. One, the storm's too far away, and two, it's going to be just too cold and dry around here. I think it's going to be really dry when that cold air comes in Sunday. You're going to feel it.
It's going to be chilly.
Yeah, crackly skin. It's going to be
get your chapstick ready.
Get it ready, folks. That's all I can tell you. Stay hydrated too. Let's say hi to a few people, shall we? Jewel Donaldson, good evening to you. Danielle Neal, hello. Melinda B. Vowell, no, snow. Brenda Bounds, Feeney, she wants snow, just so you know. Yeah. She's a lobbyist in Washington who actually tries to lobby for laws in favor of snow. Jacob Kerr, what's going on? Sheikah Hampton, how you doing? Enrique, hey, y'all. I pretty much figured the snow chances would be minimal. You got sad, didn't you? At least you didn't get in your feelings about it, but you understand how the game gets played around here, Enrique. Sammy Britt, is it going to snow in Mississippi? There may be some snow flurries, but that's it. Britt, good afternoon to you. What's going on? Hope you're having a great afternoon. LaTanya Branson, hello to you. We appreciate y'all joining us on this blustery Thursday afternoon. Does it feel like the week's going faster to you because you've had a shortened week? It feels like it's moving fast even for me.
Feels very fast to me.
So this is
Baby Friday.
Yeah, Baby Friday. So
and Tuesday.
Beth Allison does not want snow, by the way. Adara Parker, I think she does want snow. I'm sorry I cut you off. I didn't mean to do that.
I just was going to say I think the week should always be 3 days.
That would be great, wouldn't it? Oh, wow.
I'm telling you.
Maybe if AI starts doing enough and we can kind of just kick back and like someone has to come in and check on the machine, make sure that it's working.
Right.
Megan, Inez, Cameron, bring the snow. I know.
Bring it.
I'm trying. And we're trying to do what we can, but we're really bringing the cold. We're bringing half the equation. We need the other half to do its part, and it just doesn't appear to be doing so at this point in time. But still, I can't rule out a couple snow flurries, but that's about as far as I'm willing to go on this based on the latest weather calculations. But if you want it, you might need to go to North Florida or South Georgia to encounter some snow.
Agree.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, you can catch Elise over on WLBT's 4 and 4:30 p.m. news. I'll be on WLBT's 5 and 6 p.m. news, and then we're back here at 6:30 to bring you the very latest on all the exciting cold weather, if you want to call it exciting, cold weather on the way. Again, remember, it's going to be cold and blustery the rest of the day today. A chilly start to the morning tomorrow. A few showers by tomorrow night, rain showers.
Yes.
A so-so day Saturday. I mean, it will be sunny, but it will be a little bit cool. And then Sunday turning much colder, with low to mid 20s in the morning for temperatures, wind chills in the teens, and highs barely in the 40s Monday. And we could be looking at the same situation again come Tuesday. So that's the story there. Hey, Brandy and Nicole, thanks so much for being a part of our afternoon broadcast here with you. We look forward to seeing y'all again and talking to y'all again in just a little bit. Thanks so much for choosing WLBT.